mean, I forget, okay, Christianity, Nendo, what to learn about them, but can we just focus on just learning about ourselves? And also realize in our quest in trying to learn ourselves, do we see that a lot of the rich literature that was written about us is not written by us? We don't even know who's written the Bible. We're not interested. Lendo that we've made the core of who we are.
Of our existence.
We're not even, dude, it was only when I started searching that, like, I've never even asked certain questions. At the Nicene Conference, back in 365, and I didn't know that it was bishops of the Catholic Church that got together, and it was this king that pushed this thing. And like, I don't even know that. I've never even, Christians don't even read the Bible. So now, there's always Christian. There's a lot of things that I post on social media, many things that no one comes up for. But the moment got in the question I Christian, yo, bachambe.
Yeah.
Bachambe, like it's like, and they defending, and maybe I'm questioning something that is historical. Then the mfundis, my friends that I'm mfundis, like, yeah, but this not this. I'm like, about this, but you've never told even abantu bafundisayo about this. So we want to keep our people ignorant. And we get called names because we brought up questions. Why don't you just answer the question? Now, we allowing crap to take the rot to settle.
Yes.
We are okay with that.
Yes.
We are here. There's also these narratives of, yeah, but it's just that HIV not document now, just don't document. Not we don't write. Like, I'm even sensitive to anything that's got to do with the flacking or tagi. We are not here by default. We are not where we are by default. What are you going to say? These things that you're saying to me about Otagi, what just naturally, we are just Mickey Mouse and Jersey people. You know what I'm saying? We did write. We did document. They were stolen from us. They were taken away from us. But it's quicker to put blame on Utag. We need to encourage our own children and our own people to go and find those stories. Go on a quest. It must be Africa. It must be part of the studies that we consume everything that is us. That's why we don't have anything. That's why we have. I mean, like, look at music. Music is our thing. Like, if music is not even music, we can get into a vibe song as cleanser. And then the study of music, say UCT, Bima's degree,
Yeah.
Le nonsense yomntu izawuyaphayana iyofunda thina what we do naturally.
Yeah.
And then you come back uzoba inkunzi ukuthi mina nje abanye bangathi even music bathi imusic
Oh, come on.
It's like, manje, you spend 4 years studying what we do naturally. Kathi no, don't have the terminology.
Yeah.
And manje wena uzoba ntswembu like it. Whereas true researchers, true scholars, they go into what is this science that just makes Lomnana Maruna 4 years old. Like, Ingamlas, like, whether they had 16 PhDs, they would never be able to do that.
Sure.
But no, you must have gone through a process. And now even that education, when you don't have it, now it's even put against your actual intelligence as a person. These measuring meters whose measuring meters are you using on me?
Do you think peace is more important than truth?
Truth leads to peace. In my world, nothing is more important than the other.
Most of the people that withhold truths believe it's in the interest of peace. I'll give a real example, and I'd like you to use it as a reference to your answer. Your parents have been married for 40 years and as a woman, and your boyfriend hits you, physically assaults you, and you run to your mom, and you're like, this guy hit me, I'm going to the police. And she's like, please don't. Why not? there was a period of like 5 years where your father used to clatter me. And I've never told you. Why not? For peace. Because I knew how you were going to see your father growing up. And you love your father today. There are many people who have access to information who, especially after disseminating some of it, look at the reactions of the people that they disseminated to, like telling your child something about yourself, and they change to a point where you end up not wanting to share more. Do you think peace is more important than truth?
No, Joe. Truth is truth. You know, truth does not have to be. It's not in the actual data. It's also truth the fact that if uxelela lo mntana le nto akekho ready for yena izamlimaza, that is truth on its own, not just that piece of truth, which is the actual event that took place.
Part of the truth is the recipient must be ready.
No, but that's also truth. Truth is truth. And yeah, that or that, it's truth is truth. Okay? So you have to be conscious all the time. Good to know this is truth. But is it right? Is it really peace, and whose peace is it?
Because I wanted to ask, in the example you're using now, I think that's part of the problem, right? Because the people that are meant to share the truth of the event have this perception that you're not ready. And they're like, no, this child, it's going to do this. And they're assuming that what they're doing is important. And again, in their heads, it's like, Zwai is not ready. Therefore, I won't tell him. I know what it'll do to him. But so I'd rather keep peace.
But you must also be clear with why you need to tell. Yes, it's still truth, but why do you feel you need to tell? So you do something because you realize the importance of doing what you need to do.
Shouldn't truth be told regardless of the consequences, or whether the person is ready or not?
You tell truth because you need to tell the truth. I need to tell my wife this before she finds out about it on the streets. You understand the importance of telling the truth. But then there's also a scenario. Yeah, when do you know when baba wakho lo? It's like, oh, yeah, but what is the point of nonsense? Yeah, it's like, no, okay, I didn't know it was truth, but you're not bringing the truth to bring about peace. For instance, you bring it to also hurt. Like, what was the point of jail?
Is it not important to present truth even if it brings pain?
So you present truth when it's necessary to, and it depends. Everything depends on what the desired outcome is. What do you want to see by saying what you're saying, by doing what you're doing?
But it sounds like you're defending the exact thing I have an issue with. That there are times when to not say. And many people that don't share, specifically in families, have got that exact same thinking when you interrogate them.
I mean, we've been talking about a lot of things here that are truth, but there are many people that don't want to listen to it.
Sure.
It shouldn't be in particular scenarios. It does not have to be in particular. Yeah, it's using your mind, and what is it that you want to see happen?